Calabrese here with your intentionally fabulous tip of the day. And today we're talking about self-criticism, self-judgment. We all do it, right? And if you know someone who's really critical of other people and judgmental of other people, I will tell you it starts with themselves. It's because they are so critical of themselves that it expresses outwardly to other people because what's inside you comes out, especially when there's pressure, especially when there's some type of fear. What's in you comes out of you. So let's talk about why do we do this? Well, first of all, there's probably very few people who really truly love themselves and love everything about them in every area of their life. It just is rare. So there's always some healthy balance, right? We never want to be in the ditch of self-hatred, but also the other extreme would be narcissism. So why do we do this? One is that we make mistakes, right? We all make mistakes. Every successful person will tell you that they learn the most from their failures than they did from any successes. But when we make a mistake, we can really be hard on ourselves, especially if we are perfectionists or grew up around perfectionists or we were rewarded when we did things good or right. So that's one. We're going to make mistakes. Don't be so critical about it. Um, some people think it will motivate ourselves if we're really critical of ourselves, almost like a drill sergeant, like, come on, you can do this, you got this, stop getting down. Just that, sort of a boot camp type of self-criticism, like, you're better than this and stop being a wimp or whatever. So we get critical thinking, well, it'll inspire us if I call myself fat or if I call myself stupid. That'll make me want to go out and get thin or learn more. Another is that we second guess ourselves, and that's where fear comes in. I mean, all these are really fear related, but we get to a place where, like, well, maybe I was wrong, or maybe I'm not good enough, or maybe we just have that voice in our head that's always in there trying to kill, steal, destroy, deceive, counterfeit. And we start to listen to that voice that goes, well, maybe you're not good enough. Maybe you don't have what it takes. So we criticize, like, you should have done more, you should have been better, you should have paid attention, you should have whatever. And then, we don't trust ourselves, kind of goes along with that as well. We're just unsure. And let's face it, I mean, most of what we do, we're doing things for the first time. We don't want to be in a place of habitual just repeating because we will never learn and grow that way. So let's look at how do we stop it? How do we stop the self-criticism, the self-judgment, and doing the same to others? One is that we have to take responsibility. So we can't put things on other people. When you can hold up the mirror and really be responsible, it helps you to love yourself more and be kinder towards yourself and not just push everything off on other people. Another is ask yourself, is what I'm saying really true? Am I really not enough? Am I really dumb? Am I really not capable? It's probably not true. Whatever you're beating yourself up for, there's some truth to it, and maybe you're not looking at it the right way. Another is, what would you actually say to a girlfriend if they were saying the same things, going to the same situation, or a guy friend? What would you say? Would you say, you're right, you're stupid, you're not smart enough, you didn't save enough money, you didn't pay attention, you didn't listen to the wisdom? No, you'd probably be a lot kinder than you are to yourself. You're kinder to your friends than you are to yourself. So think about, would I give this advice to a friend who I loved and cared about that I'm giving to myself? Another is really identify the triggers that throw you into this place of self-criticism. Is it that one thing goes wrong and then all of a sudden everything just starts piling on and you get judgmental, or maybe you spend time with your mom and she reminded you about something and that triggers you to go, ugh, I'm never going to be enough. So figure out, what is that trigger? What is that thing? Is it traffic? Is it something that throws you into self-criticism? And then stop it, recognize it, and change it and think differently. Have some disruptor. Maybe you need to physically just stand up and say, stop, stop it, stop it. Catch yourself where you're criticizing yourself and just stop the thought and then replace it with something that's true, something that's better, something that's productive. Um, For every critical thing you say to yourself that you catch yourself, stop and counterbalance it with 10 positive things. So if you're saying, ugh, I shouldn't have eaten that chocolate, stop and go, oh, but I had a green drink and I did exercise, I did my meditation, I journaled, I got out in nature, I took the dog for a walk. Find 10 positive things to counterbalance that one negative thing. And finally, I'll say just have really realistic expectations of yourself. Do not go for perfectionism. It is not possible, first of all, and it will destroy you. So be kinder to yourself, catch yourself being critical, stop yourself. The people around you will notice when you're kinder to yourself because you're going to be in gratitude and you're going to be kinder to the people around you. So, friends, I hope this helped you today. This is just a small snippet of some of the things that I do a deep dive on in a program that I have called Intentionally Fabulous Single Redefined. That's for women going through any stages of separation, divorce, relationship breakup, even years into post divorce who are not yet healed. And we know that self love is an important component of it, as is gratitude. So if that's you or anyone you know, please join our private Facebook group. It is free. It's called Intentionally Fabulous, or you can go to intentionallyfabulous.com and you can get lots of great resources on my website, kellycalabrese.com. So I hope this helped you today. Love yourself and know you are intentionally fabulous.